That game last night was, oh my God! If you didn't see last night with your own two balls what happened, then if somebody recounted the event for you, you probably wouldn't even believe it. That's how nuts it was. The script writers this year for the NBA, they're doing a good job. You knew the universe was lining up for an epic ending to that game. Kevin Harlan was on fire.
Foul like a bowling pin. White goes down and Butler goes down.
Van Gundy was going through puberty again.
Set up the offensive rebound by Butler.
Because remember, the Heat started this series up 3-0. It was the end of the game, and it was coming down to the wire. Back and forth. For the majority of the game, the Heat looked like they were going to lose. The Celtics looked like the better team with talent-wise. It's just they were shooting ill-advised three-pointers.
They take the worst threes. That's why they inconsistent shooting threes.
It's not looking good for the Celtics, and the Heat are coming back strong. Duncan Robinson is keeping them in the game right now with his strokeage. He's stroking balls, and the balls are going in.
Duncan Robinson with the deep three here.
The man is on fire, so keep feeding him the rock.
Offensive rebound, Martin. Robinson for the tie.
And look at that, they feed it to him. He is wide open. He has all the time in the world.
Could have asked for a better look from your best three-point shooter. No good.
Oh, he doinks it. But that's all right, you're allowed one doink. Ooh, there he is again. Feed Dunkin' Donuts, get him the ball, hit that shot.
Robinson for the lead.
Two doinkages?
Bears season's going to end on a double doink.
Cody Parkey is alive and well, and he's in Miami.
And Spoelstra just asked Jimmy Butler, you want it? And Jimmy Butler said, yeah, ball's going to him now. He's had a rough night, doesn't matter right now. It's going to come down to one play.
So now Jimmy Buffett, the star of the Heat, he manages to get a shot off and fouled by Big Al with 3 seconds on the Gamecock. But there's a little twisty twister going on here because...
And I think they are going to challenge this.
The Irishmen challenge the call. But these silly goofs may have just cheddar-bobbed themselves. Fuck, man. They challenge because I assume they think Jimmy Kimmel flopped on that play.
That's a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
But what happens is not only do they lose the challenge and it's not overturned, they look at it and they see he was actually shooting a 3-ball.
Look at the feet of Butler. Clearly, in my opinion, he's behind the three-point line. This should be three free throws.
Butler is also behind the three-point line at the time of the foul.
His toesies were behind the line. He was shooting a trippy, not a dubby. So that's 3 shots on the line. And here's the deal. Jimmy Fallon has been missing free throws this game.
Butler at the line is 9 of 11.
And he has missed 2 free throws here in this fourth quarter.
So now he gets 3 of them things. He can be a hero or a giant loser. If he makes 2, great, you go to overtime. If he makes 3, that's one of the craziest comebacks ever. And it solidifies Jimmy Butler as just a certified goon. He makes 1. Now, if he makes at least 1 of the next 2, they can at least go to overtime. But if he makes all 3, then he's a legend. He's a legend if he makes all 3 of them things.
To tie.
Now he's made 2. Look at him. There's ice in his veins. Look at his face. 1 more, and they can tell those green and whites to kick rocks back to the Beantown for good. They can end the series once and for all.
If Butler hits, it's a Heat lead of 1.
Holy shit! If there was ever any doubt before, Jimmy Hoffa is a superstar.
It'll be Boston's ball in 3 seconds to go.
We have the rebound, all right?
There's still 3 seconds on the Gamecock. It's not over. I mean, it is over. Come on. It's over. Right? It should be over. Derrick White inbounds the ball to Marcus Smart.
It's off to Smart.
Brick by Marcus the Smartest. There we go. They had their chance, okay? And Smart missed it. That's it. That's the end of the game. Because now all you have to do, nothing complicated. You just got to do your fundies, your fundamentals. And what's one of the biggest fundamentals besides Timothy Duncan? It's boxing out. Heat. Box out your guys, and it's over. But look at that. Tatum O'Neal gets to the right side of the board. Derrick Peyton Manning forehead White gets to the left side of the board. It's like a game of 21 where they're getting ready to get the tip. The ball does a dinkly doinky dinkage, and Derrick five-head Manning White, he gets it, and he tips it back in.
For the seventh game, Manning tipped in, but the buzzer sounded, the light was on, it'll be reviewed. I don't think he got that in time. Great effort by Derrick White.
But no, that couldn't have been, the Heat just had a crazy comeback. And there's no way that it had to have been after the buzzer. It had to have been after the buzzer.
They're saying on the floor, they're counting it. Oh, he got rid of it. The Celtics are going to win. There's a game 7 back in Boston.
Ruling on the floor is good basket. The play's under review.
It's in. The Celtics win at the buzzer. And they're sending it to game 7. An absolute stunner. Unfreaking believable. Who's going to win game 7? I have no idea at this point. I have no idea what's going to happen or who's going to win or whatever. But I can't wait. Game 7, Monday night in Boston. Who going to win? Celtics or Heat? Who's moving on? I can't wait. These playoffs have been electric. And no, this isn't a shill job for the NBA. I'm not sponsored by the NBA. Not yet.